Hi people. So the GTA trailer just came out this past week and the game isn't going to be released until 2025, which in itself should be a crime, but that is not what we're covering today. We are covering how conservatives took this trailer that everybody was excited for and ruined it. You see, over the past several years, especially after the Trump presidency, especially after January 6th, honestly, even during the Trump presidency with like post Charleston, all of the radicalization, we've seen like this uprising and like anti-Semitism and hate and racism, just blatant like Nazis being able to have a platform. Like the fact that a bunch of top streamers, very well-known streamers, have had Nick Fuentes on their platform and have not gotten banned for that or anything is actually kind of insane. We've seen like this anti-SJW, like the Gamergate sentiment come back again. X or Twitter, why did I even call it X? Like that should be a sin. But Twitter has caused a surge as well in anti-Semitism and racism because Elon Musk himself is, I guess, anti-Semitic at this point because, oh my god, he's going buck wild on the timeline. But just this, over the past probably like half a decade, if not more, we've just seen politics and rhetoric change so drastically. Things that people were like, okay, maybe we should calm that down. Now people feel free to go back to doing and saying. But in terms of the rhetoric around the GTA 6 trailer, is this new outrage or is this a time-old natural cycle? That is what we will be exploring today. But before we do any of that, subscribe. I also have TikTok, Patreon, Instagram. I'm probably doing it out of order. I also have a website where you can buy holiday gifts for the fam. We have stickers, mugs, all sorts of little treats, little stocking stuffers for the fam or for friends, for anyone, for your hater, for your lover. It really doesn't even matter. But go to awkwardchoco.com if you want some. So I have for you today a cute little Vice article that explores what has happened recently. So they have in the article like a few of the things that people are tweeting out about the game. We need to stand against the increasing cultural decay of our country that rots the brains of the people, especially the youths, assaulting their minds with sex, drugs, and all forms of degeneracy. See, I feel like that's a tame one. Like that's a normal one. Like they would have said this about GTA whenever the 5th one came out. However, what was that, like 20 years ago? How long has it been? I don't know, but I feel like they would have said that back then. So that's pretty tame. But it gets worse. It keeps going. Why are the Zionists at Rockstar Games releasing this sexualized video game for children in America? Get hashtag ban GTA 6 trending now. Now, I have a personal vendetta against people who are utilizing the atrocities going on in Palestine and Israel to do the most foolish things. Like, just, I don't want to say they're manipulating anti-Zionists, because I would like to think, you know, pro-Palestinian people know better than to listen to this guy, but it's like utilizing this thing that's going on that's like very serious to be mad at GTA 6, like to be mad at a freaking video game. There's something so like disgusting about that. GTA 6 is only one piece of the mass social engineering project to permanently rot the personalities, values, and ambitions of young men. The only ones who defend this new form of simulated softcore prawn, OnlyFans, or Pornhub, and more are already rotted and in denial. So you see, this is what the peoples are saying. They're calling for a ban of GTA 6. They're over it. They're fed up. They're calling it Degenerate, as you do. But this recent trailer has really brought back a lot of like Gamergate style rhetoric, or like 2014 style rhetoric, where people were like, Oh, get the woke out of my video games. I'm pretty sure whenever it was announced that, because the main protagonist of this game is female, I'm pretty sure when that was announced, that was a big thing. So of course everyone went freaking crazy about the fact that there was a female protagonist in a GTA 6 game. Like, please chill out. Please chill out. You will still be able to do all the things you did in the last one. You know, like, it's the exact same game. Please calm down. Is having a female protagonist like pandering from Rockstar? I really don't know why it would be, but I can see like with other games where they're like, oh, let's just slap a female let's just slap a woman as the protagonist, like with the Battlefield game. Let's just make a woman a protagonist, you know, to say that, you know, we did the right thing. You know, there are times where it feels out of place, but for this, I'm like, the trailer looks good. It looks really good, so I don't really see why they're so mad. So now we've had the first look at what she looks like, and people are now transvestigating her. Now this is actually kind of epic. People are rumoring that she's transgender. Here's what an account said. They're transvestigating GTA 6 characters now. Wait, what? See, we have some like Reddit posts. I don't even know if I should. I guess this one's okay. We now know that GTA 6 will have a female protagonist. We don't know yet if there will also be a male protagonist, but rumors are circling that Rockstar made the female protagonist a trans woman. If this is true, would knowing that the female protagonist is trans change your mind about buying GTA 6? That post is honestly just baiting people to go crazy on Reddit. If that's true, the game will flop, I promise. Go woke, you will go broke. Follow us if you agree. And then there's one post that's just full of slurs. People are going crazy. It's like, if she is trans, okay, and like I don't know what difference that makes. She's still a woman. Like, I don't really see what would that change about the game. Like, absolutely nothing. It wouldn't change anything. And also, this is a thing you made up yourself. Like, it's not even confirmed, and yet people are already going insane about the possibility of it being a thing. Like, you made it up in your brain. Like, that's the type of mental illness that these people have, where you just start making up things in your brain haven't even happened. Like, you're just getting one guide by yourself, zero guide, honestly, at this point. Just making up figments of things in your imagination to be mad at. Like, that's how horny you are to be mad at something. That is true mental illness. Like I've said, video games have been called degenerate in a lot of these things. Yeah, besides like the transvestigating and the like, oh, get woke out of my I mean, I guess that's been a thing for a while too. Like I said, that was like a 2014 trend where we just hated women being anywhere near a video game. If they played it, if they were in it, it would just burn it to the ground. It was just a whole bonfire that needed to happen. Really, like I said, for the most part, this is normal rhetoric around the video game. There's a new flavor to it with how insane conservatives have gotten over like trans people and different little things that they just hyper focused on in the past few years. But for the most part, like the calling the game degenerate and all of that is like pretty normal. I looked up a whole like list of video games that have been criticized, and it was like Doom, which is an exceptional game. I was too scared to play it, but it is exceptional. You get to just punch demons. Oh, it's so good. BioShock, which I don't know if I've ever seen the first BioShock, so maybe it is on the same level as like GTA. But I don't know, when I think of BioShock, I don't really think of like degenerate stuff, but I think of the one that was like underwater. That was pretty normal, I feel like, for a video game. I was just really surprised to see like the list of games. Some of them weren't as surprising, like Doom is not surprising that people wouldn't like that. Yeah, but I think of like Call of Duty, even GTA 5 roleplay was like in the news circuit for its degeneracy or whatever, which I think was crazy. Like, you literally had Twitch streamers on the news just role playing to their heart's content, just being the absolute biggest theater kids, and yet that is an issue, you know? So I think that this is a time old thing. There's a little bit of a new flavor of conservatism because conservatism has evolved just a little bit in what it hyper focuses on, but people are probably still gonna love the game. People are still gonna buy it. GTA 6 is not gonna go broke because they went woke. I think it'll be fine. And I also think like the idea that GTA 6 is woke or any GTA game is woke whenever it has historically been a pretty edgy game. Maybe not for its time, it wasn't edgy, but if you like play those games, they have a lot of like really edgy jokes in them. So the idea that it's gonna go woke and go broke is kind of funny. Yeah, I just think it's a mix of crazed people who actually are really mad about it and have just severe mental illness, and then there's just people who want clicks and likes, and like that Jackson Hinkle guy who was just using like all of the hot button issues to get likes. Like that's just for the clout, and I hope no one gives him any. Anyways, that's all for me today. I'd like to thank my Patreon members on the screen right now. We appreciate you so much. But yeah, that's all. I'll see you in the next one. Okay, bye.